Oh, his butt is dusty.
Help me.
I hope this video won't be too scattered, but it is my first one, and the notes that I took, I don't even know what I was trying to say. Like I do, but I don't. Hello. Oh my gosh, I almost fell off my seat. Not worth it for the— that's my chair. If you can hear that, that's my chair. I'm not farting on camera. Yet. I'm Caitlin, and if you're watching this, then you probably know me from Wattpad, because that's most likely how everybody found this video. But if you don't know me from Wattpad, then hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm 22. I write on Wattpad, and now apparently I also post on YouTube, as you can tell by the fact that you are watching this video. Or maybe you couldn't. I don't know. I've been posting on Wattpad for 8 years. 8 freaking years. 8 years. And as someone who has been on the platform for 8 years and struggled to find any success for a really long time, there's a lot of things that I wish I would have known back when I was first starting out. This video is going to cover some of those, mostly the ones that I think are the hardest pills to swallow, because they kind of suck to realize. My first tip of brutal Wattpad honesty: do not expect your first story to blow up. Just don't. Don't expect it to blow up in a month, don't expect it to blow up in a year, don't even expect it to blow up in 2 years, because probably it won't. Maybe it might, but probably it won't. So, you know, low expectations. Good for the soul. I know that you want to get reads fast. I know that you want people to find your story and just relish in it. You want them to love it, you want them to read it, you want to see those numbers rise. You want 100,000 reads in a week. You want 1 million reads by the end of the year. I know you want it. I want it too. You have to think realistically when it comes to your goals for Wattpad. Obviously, there's always that part of you that is going to be like, man, I want to hit 1 million reads. But if you take that down to, okay, I want to hit 50,000 reads, it becomes a lot more realistic, and you're way more likely to stick with it. On Wattpad, 50,000 reads, it's possible. If you post your story today and you work hard and it's a good story and you do read for reads and, you know, you don't self-advertise. Don't. I would personally, I won't. But other people might, so don't do it. My second brutal piece of Wattpad honesty is that getting readers is not all sunshine and rainbows. Yeah, it's awesome. It feels great to have people read your story, and when they leave nice comments, it is like, it goes straight to John Cena. It goes straight to my heart, you know? It really does. But you will also get comments that make you want to pull a John Cena on a commenter. Some people are not gonna like your story. Some people are just gonna have these weird vendettas against your characters for no reason. Some people are just gonna dislike your character, and you're not ever gonna have any idea why. They probably just remind them of someone in their life that they don't like, and you just have to deal with the fact that they're leaving these rude comments now towards a character that you birthed, that you created. Just be prepared to receive comments that might not make you happy. Criticism is awesome, but sometimes it's just people who suck. My third thing that I have learned from my time on the platform is that there will always be someone who is willing to work harder than you and who wants it more than you. I have seen people that I have started with at the same time. They put more effort into doing read for reads, into growing their stories, and they hit milestones way before I did. If you want to be popular on the platform, it's not just luck, which is almost harder to accept sometimes, because it means that there's always something that you could be doing to go that extra mile and get you those reads that you really want. Eventually, you just have to learn to not care so much about the numbers, which we all care about the numbers. I don't think there's anybody on the platform who doesn't look at their numbers, who doesn't celebrate when they hit a new milestone. But you have to do it because you like writing, not because you want to be famous on the platform. Famous, I say that very, very lightly. Not even because you eventually hope to get in the paid program or or be published or anything like that. You just have to do it because you like to do it. If you don't like to do it, then there's no point. I don't even know why you're watching this. My story that has the most reads on my account, May the Best X Win, plug, go check it out. Actually, I'm not sure about that because kinda don't like it anymore. That's another you're not gonna like your stories forever. You're not. You're gonna grow as a writer. You're gonna end up really disliking the things that you posted. But if you build an audience, there's a part of you that is not going to want to unpost those stories because you do see the numbers and you do see the feedback and other people like it, so you should keep it up, right? There's a pressure to keep your things up. There's a pressure to keep your stories on your profile even if you want to get rid of them. Even if you're like, oh, every time that you see someone comment on it because you're like, I don't even write like that anymore. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I wouldn't recommend it unless you're comfortable with people seeing things that in the future you might not want them to see anymore. You have to accept that you are going to cringe at yourself. Like, I will be when I edit this. The next thing, I don't want to sound rude, but you are going to see stories that you think are objectively not as good as yours that get attention that you couldn't even dream of. And it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. It sucks. And you're gonna feel like it is not fair. While part of it is luck, you also have to look at that and analyze, you know, why would people click on this story and not my story when my story is better than this story? Like, is it better? Ask yourself. Think about it. Maybe you have better grammar, maybe you have better prose, but maybe your story is just boring. If people are clicking on a story that is terribly written, but they are enjoying it and commenting on it and being like, oh my gosh, I had so much fun reading this, and your story is not getting that attention, or maybe all the comments on your story are just like, wow, this is written really well, but nobody's really having that much fun. What I've noticed with most Wattpad readers is that they want to have fun. You know, they want to be entertained. They don't necessarily care so much about grammar and prose. So if your story is really struggling, if it's been up for a long time, if it's marked completed, if you've tried to build an audience and it's just not happening, maybe it's somewhat your fault. And I'm not saying that to be mean, because it was my fault like 12 times before I finally had written a story that was actually good enough to earn reads and actually entertaining enough and actually had a plot. So those are words. They are words. Why? I look like a mushroom. Mushrooms are good though. I like them anyway. So those are some of the brutal things. Brutal, it wasn't really that brutal, but those are some of the things that I think you need to know before starting on Wattpad, or if you're already on Wattpad, then just things that, you know, it helps to accept sooner rather than later, like I did. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. I'll also be posting weekly and maybe monthly plan with me videos, so I don't know if any of you guys like that kind of stuff, but I'm addicted to it. I am obsessed with planning, and it's sort of become my life. Now that I'm a YouTuber, I get to say, please like the video, please subscribe to my channel, duh, and please leave me a comment if you guys want me to do some more Wattpad related videos. I already have some planned, I have a lot planned. Yeah, just tell me what you guys want to see and I can cover it. Bonk. Now I can title this video that I almost died, because I did. This was almost a snuff film.